Now, there's a raging conversation about seeming young people, strong, bold, and energetic, seeking to serve in the national security of the Republic of Ghana. And then you also have security experts who are raising concerns about it not being a good thing. Minister for the sector, as Interior Ministry, has set up a 7-member committee. They have for 2 weeks, 3 weeks to present a report. But the question I asked this morning is, what do you need to have in order to work with the national security of the Republic of Ghana? What do you need to have? Is it about muscles? Or is it about brain power? Is it other skills? I want to understand, what do you need to have to be a national security operative? In the past, I've had cause to complain about some persons who you can clearly see that, forgive my French, but this person is daft because they have no diplomacy, they have no tact. They're just walking through and identifying themselves and announcing themselves to everybody that they are national security. Clearly, that person is a danger to himself or herself and the system in which they would work. In the past, we have had people who sell wachi, who are national security people. You know why? Because all manner of people come to them to buy wachi. And if they strike a conversation with them after having developed a relationship with the people over time, the people will be candid enough to share information, sometimes stuff going deep into their lives and into what they do. Something they wouldn't sit in front of a national security operative in an air-conditioned office in suit and tie and tell that person. No. And I say this on good authority, that I have very good friends in very high places and in very well-positioned places who have told me things in confidence and off record, which have stayed in my head, and it will go into my casket with me because they said it to me in trust and confidence. And they knew that, or they know that I would never say it, no matter how provoked or pushed I have been. No. The other day, there was a training somewhere. I was part of it. One of the facilitators saw me and told the whole crowd that, look, I told this man something many years ago. I have not heard it anywhere. I've seen him on TV, heard him on radio over and over again on the subject matter, but he has not said that, so I trust him. This is a big man in this republic. And the examples are replete. That is why people will trust me and come to me. Because no matter how you turn the issues, that portion of the information was for my edification, so that I have a certain back-end conversation. So before I leave, we clarify what is publishable and what is not publishable, and what is in the national interest and just not for in trying to cover up for somebody. No. So there are things that will stay in my head till casket. Try as you may, you will not hear me. No, it will not happen. So that is one angle of value I have been able to place on myself by the mercies and grace of God, because of the work we have done. Because you need to build the sources, cultivate them, and hold them. So that's my line of work. In your line of work, whether what you're doing now or the job you're looking for, how have you put value on yourself as a young person to be able to position yourself such that you get to wine and dine, wash your hands with elders, and yet keep your safe distance, and then you still maintain the respect? How have you done that? So your party is in power, yes? Your party is less than 3 months in power, yes? And you see, this a replica of what we saw earlier. And politicians will always fuel some of these things because they know that because you have not put value on yourself, they don't put value on you. So you will be used. And in this world, they say monkeys play by sizes. You must know your size. You cannot tell me that you have not sat in any classroom, you have not learned any strategy in security, you do not know anything about security, but you want to be the national security coordinator. There must be something wrong with you. What are you coordinating? What really are you going to coordinate? What are you going to coordinate? What are you really going to coordinate? So you must know your space. You must know your place in the scheme of things. And you must stick and brighten the corner where you are. Don't punch beyond your height. The guns say, manye manye egbiobulu. If you know you cannot and you convince everybody that you can, it will kill you. Manye manye egbiobulu. Robert Coban of Wembley Sports will tell you, manye mafe etamo in le femo. To wait, I can do it is not the same as I know how to do it. So please, Bojidila,